Hi, my name is Colin Shaw. I'm the founder of Beyond Philosophy, and today we're continuing our series of interviews with Steve Elliott, the CEO of Morgan Sindall Fit Out. A lot of people would have been extremely happy with the progress that you've made on perfect delivery, but you decided to push on. Can you tell us why you did that?
We felt very strongly that perfect delivery was all about the product, about getting the product right, and if we did that, that would certainly increase market share, profitability, and relationships with our clients. When we started that, I guess we all felt that that would be enough. But as the journey went on with perfect delivery, we realised that firstly we'd raised the bar, and that standard of service had become the norm in our sector, and people trying to copy that. And eventually, if we stood still, they would catch us up in their own ways. It may not be perfect delivery, but it may be other ways that they actually work that would fundamentally shift. So we wanted to be at the forefront of challenging what the industry did. And so we felt that it was time to move on before, in 5 years' time, everyone would be doing the same standard of service, and that would be the norm again. So we felt that we had to move on. The product was fixed. It was now, how do we actually interact with clients?
Sure.
What are our real relationships with clients? Down to, it's interesting on the experience, we've banned certain words, like unfortunately, obviously can't and things like that as well, just don't appear in our vocabulary. But we felt that was just half the story, really. So we're on, I guess, onto the other side of the coin, which is about the experience. And no doubt in 5 years' time we'll be thinking about the next thing. But what really helped us on that is a lot of the safaris we did with Beyond Philosophy in the early days really actually showed us that a lot of people already had, in different industries, had their product. It works fantastically well already, so they were already way ahead of us in terms of their own experiences and what they're trying to do.
Sure.
And household names. And I guess we wanted to be one of those household names. Even though we're in a business-to-business environment, it would be great if we were put up there with those styles of companies. So I guess PD was all about halfway there to world class, and the experience is the other half.
So perhaps, Steve, you could tell us a bit about why you selected Beyond Philosophy.
I think for us, our own experiences with Beyond Philosophy were quite fascinating. It's very engaging, and we liked the style of the business and what you had to offer. The first contact really was about those going to see world-class services and other organisations, and we did a number of those. I did one of them as well as a member of staff. And I can't recommend those highly enough. You just get to see inside 10 companies you'd never see inside, in a million years. We did that in the study tours, yeah. And we also did that in the States, and it was fascinating for our staff to go and see how Americans looked at the customer experience as well. And that started the relationship. I guess what we really liked is that there are very few people who offer the sort of a very friendly service that actually gave us a lot of insight to companies we'd never be able to see, but also when it came down to sort of hard facts and number crunching and asking difficult questions of ourselves, helping us get our staff involved, they were absolutely fantastic. The research that was done for us in terms of taking the next step forward on the experience, we didn't have a roadmap. They were experts in those fields of experiences, and the research that we received from them was one fascinating insight to us. It was well produced, very accurate. We didn't like some of the messages that it gave us, but it galvanised us into, we've got to get this right. So it worked having that third party giving us some of the great news, but also some of the bad news that, hey guys, you need to move on through it. And that became very accepting with our staff. And quite a few of them had done the study tours, a few of them had been on the Getting It workshops as well. And so when the research was put on screen on the conferences and it's used in the 2-day seminars, people automatically know, one, the name, they know the people involved, and also they believe, more importantly, exactly what has been said about us, because the research was fascinating but well put together.
Thanks very much, Steve. There are more videos on this subject on our website, so please take some time and check them out.